Hey, what's up? Good morning and welcome to Coffee and Kly. Today is Friday. Hell yeah. July 17th, 2026. Oh, you made it to the weekend. Congratulations. It's going to be a good weekend. We got a Patriot flag wave. We have all kinds of exciting stuff going on this weekend. We got our Sunday Funday podcast on Sunday, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. All of our shows are at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's by design. That way I don't have to remember and you don't have to remember which day is which time. Last night we had the Patriot panel throwdown Thursday. It was good. Thank you very much, Tommy and Art and MDG Gammon and Chris and Danny. Thank you so much for hanging out for a little while. It was fun. Trump scorched the earth beneath some feet, didn't he? Oh boy. We're going after some people for election fraud. I don't know. We're going to get into that. That's going to be part of the news cycle today, as you see in front of me. Um, we are going to do some scrolling as we do every day. If you did not know, I do this video every single day. Every morning when I wake up, I grab my cup of bean juice and I doom scroll for a little bit, 45 minutes to an hour or so. I do this every day. So please, if you're just joining me and finding me for the first time, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and like and share the video. That's the best way to let other people know that this exists. We need to have the algorithm push these videos out to other people, because while I have my amazing base, which is all of you, the answer to my whole life is people I don't know yet, who don't know me, who don't know Tommy, who don't know about this entire movement. Because although we do have, 500-600 people at the live streams, we should have 5 or 6 thousand. Although the Coffee and Klys are getting about 400 or 500 views, that's not enough. I need it to be way more than that, like thousands. But I am going in the right direction. I'm not really complaining. I'm just saying, matter of factly, I need to push them more, and I need your help. But you're doing what you really need to do to help me already, and that's you're watching the videos every day, you're liking it, you're commenting, maybe some of you are sharing the link, and I appreciate that, because that's really what helps the algorithm uh, say, hey, that people like this video, maybe we should show this video to other people. So I really do appreciate that. And what really would help, honestly, is if you would watch the Coffee and Kly and then click on one of my shorts directly after that. If you did that, that would really help the algorithm. So I feel weird about asking for any sort of donation or help. I've been trying to get over that lately, so I've been trying to like put my Cash App and Venmo and stuff on the screen. If you can help, that'd be awesome. If not, that's okay too. I feel weird about asking anyways. So if you're broke, I'm also broke. So let's talk. I don't know if I'm broke. I'm trying to make this into a full-time thing and not have to go get another engineering job. And I will if I have to. So far it's going okay, but uh need to just keep moving in the right direction. I call it the T-Sply effect. 90 days. I need 90 days to secure my channel and to secure the algorithm in my favor. Right now, I'm at about half of that. At about a month and a half of doing this every day, nonstop. Today, I'll be making videos. I have a couple going on my channel tomorrow, but nothing today yet. But that was going to change. That's going to change. I'm going to do a bunch of videos. I do my short form content at least in sort of like a production line, like a manufacturing plant, like an assembly line, if you will, kind of. I grab all the clips I want to make videos out, and then I go and I do my part of the video. Boom, boom, back to back. I get what I want on. I set up the thing. I put the lights on, and I go record 2 video, 3 video, 4 video, 5. So now I have 10 video clips I want to make, and then 10 of me for each one, and then they're organized, right? And then I just start doing the editing. So I'll be spending today doing that. I might do a gaming stream today. I was thinking about doing a couple gaming streams here and there. Sometimes they're kind of hit and miss with the gaming streams. Sometimes I have 40, 50 people or more, and sometimes I have hardly anybody. It happens. It's what's for dinner. Being a gaming streamer and gaming content creator is way more difficult than anyone could ever imagine. You don't just play a game, post a video, and then YouTube sends you 10 grand. I wish it was that easy. I do need to start creating clips and stuff and putting them on my TikTok. TikTok is horrible for conservative content creators. I got like 20 something community guidelines violations. I just, so TikTok, I do have a TikTok. It's Climatics TV. But it's going to be, I have some videos there, but it's going to be non-political, non-political. So that's what I'm going to be doing that. Generally speaking, I don't really like TikTok. It's good for discoverability, but that's about it. You know, Last night's Patriot panel was pretty good. I know a few people were busy. Zach is traveling. Shane had other plans. A few people, there was some birthdays happening. So, pretty decent episode for what it was. Thank you so much to my co host, Tommy, for being in good spirits and being his normal, chipper self. You know, his guy's been through a lot, hasn't he? Shit. He has been through a lot. I guess we all have, but not as much as him. He's been through a lot, man. Poor guy. I actually feel bad for him. I do. Sometimes I don't act like it, but I do. I feel bad for him. I respect Tommy a lot for what he's been through and what he's dealt with. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do another flag wave, but probably wait till after the summer is over if you don't mind. If you've never been to Texas or Houston and you've only lived in the north your whole life and you don't understand when they say a heat wave, they actually mean a wave. There's this thing that happens here in the summer, and we have AC inside, right? Of course, obviously, you have AC. We have AC inside, and so it's a balmy 73 right now indoors, right? So if I were to open up the front door here, and let's say it's 105, there's this phenomenon that happens where this ball of fire. You open the door and this ball of fire just hits you in the face and goes up your nose and in your eyes, and everything just starts burning. It's kind of like somebody dumped a bucket of fire ants over your head. You get used to it. I know that's the most ridiculous thing to say, that you get used to it, but you get, just like the cold, you get used to it after a couple years. That it happens. So, anyways, let's get into it. Go ahead and get started here. Everything looks like it's working and looks like it's good to go. All right. A lot of people think I'm over here staring at chat. I got, the stream integrity. I got, the chat going. I got my chat going. I got the OBS going. I got this going. I want to make sure everything's going good and everything's working. And this is way more complicated. It's way more complicated to stream at a high level with all the bells and whistles, right? It's way more complicated than you would ever believe if you've never done it before. Ask Arturo, you know, ask some of the guys that are like professional streamers. They know. Oh, they have it set up and it's easy now for them, but it wasn't always so easy. There's a lot of learning curve going on. We found that out last night with Art in his new microphone. I'm sure he was so happy about it. Hell yeah! What's up, guys? Yeah, you sound like shit. He's like, wait, what the fuck? The new You don't know how you sound until somebody tells you, hey, you sound like shit. So, well, that's okay. I think we got it figured out. What I'll do, Art, and I know you're going to watch this, we'll jump into Discord. Maybe we'll get into StreamYards, just me and you, and we will figure it out and we'll test it maybe this weekend if you have time before Sunday Funday podcast, you know? So we'll figure it out. It's a growing pains thing. It's a work in progress. All good. It happens to literally every one of us. Art, you should have seen when Tommy first got his computer trying to figure out how to adjust the screens. He was so damn happy when he did it right. It was fucking cute. All right, so it's Friday. Our country Although we do have problems and we have problem people, this is the greatest country in the world. And you can prove that by how many people that don't live here just absolutely just totally live their life about what's going on in America. People in Canada, people across the pond, people in the Asian countries. Everybody cares about what America's doing. The people who live here who hate it don't want to leave, and everybody else wants to come here. There's a reason that people get so upset when ICE gets them. There's a reason. There's a reason they get so upset when they get apprehended and they know they're going to be deported. It's not where they're going, it's what they're leaving. It is. I would be flipping the fuck out if ICE rounded me up and made me leave the country that I had been living in for the last like 12 years, and I had a house and a wife and a car and a job and all this. Holy shit. Well, you should have thought about that. You know, you should have thought about that. Yesterday, I told the story. Maybe I'll tell it again. Just make sure I want everybody to hear this. There was a father, and this is a true story that you can look it up. There was a father who was here illegally. Couple of small kids, wife. He said, "I'm gonna self-deport. They're gonna give me $3,000. I'm gonna do it the right way. I don't want to get thrown in the ground by ICE when we're going to grocery shop. We're going to dinner. We get stopped." Well, he did. He self-deported. They gave him $3,000, and he was back in the United States legally in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And for everyone who keeps calling this Nazi concentration camp type of scenario, you know how insulting it is to all of us Jews for you guys to be throwing around Nazi and concentration camp like this is even fucking close? You have no idea what the hell you're talking about. And just a quick scroll through YouTube, I could find in 5 seconds video after video after video after video that will show you how bad the Nazi concentration camps actually were. And some of you dumbasses actually think that that's what people are going through now. How fucking insulting. I, I don't even know. I don't get it because I have the same internet as you. I have the same YouTube and Rumble as you. I could easily go and type it in real quick and find all kind of shit. In fact, let me do something real cute real quick and let's watch this. Boom. I literally just typed in Nazi concentration camp. Look, video after video after video after story after video after fucking video after video after goddamn fucking video after video after video. Why the fuck are you so goddamn stupid? Why do you keep saying that this shit is like Nazi concentration camps when you can spend 30 goddamn seconds, type in Nazi concentration camps, and find video after video after video after video of how fucking horrible it was for everybody? You rotten sacks of shit. How fucking dare you equate what's going on right now with this? How dare you call Donald Trump Hitler? You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, back to the show. Click. And that's just one of my main pet peeves with everyone. People talk and run their mouth with no research. And I'm not perfect. Sometimes I say the wrong thing and I looking up stuff at 3 o'clock in the morning and not paying attention, like yesterday. Yesterday I said there's 16,000 mosques in Illinois. Well, that's in Bridgeview. That's not right. That's way too many. My brain that wasn't functioning. Sorry, not perfect, because I was looking up the information at like 3 o'clock in the morning and it said something about like 10,000 or 16,000 or something, but it wasn't mosque. It was something else. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I was wrong. So I apologize. Of all the information I give you, of all the videos I make a little tiny mistake. And I actually had people like trying to uh, throw down with me on X because I made one tiny little mistake. You know, you don't get to tell me shit when you have a fake AI picture or some picture of a fucking horse or dog or cat or some shit as your profile picture. And then you have like 14 followers and no content and no channel. So you're so scared you don't even show your real face. You have no content. You don't have any followers. Nobody gives a fuck about you or who you are or what you say. But you think that you have some sort of authority to tell me what I should be doing? Who the fuck are you? I know the answer. The answer is nobody. Shut the fuck up. If you have something to say to me directly, be a man and come say it to my face. I'm not going to debate any leftist or libtard, and I'm damn sure not going to debate some Sandy Ewok fucking un-American Muslim terrorist. How the fuck would I ever do that? What, help you make money? Help you create a bigger name for yourself by involving my name with your name? What the fuck would I ever do that? Yeah, you think I'm stupid? Why, so you can use Takia and just lie about everything? So your whole mission can be to try to make me look stupid? What, for your own gain? The fuck, you're not gonna grift off of me. Shit. Go find your own fucking content, pal. You're lucky I don't have full reign because you would have been banned last night. I don't think you should be allowed to watch any of our shows, but hey, free country, other people can let people watch them if they want. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I mean, I'd like to ban you, but I mean, for mine you are, but I'd like to ban you from Tommy's, but I'm not Tommy, and so I'm not even gonna ask that. Whatever. But I'm not gonna debate any leftist, any leftist. You know, I might go to an X space. I might say my piece and put myself on mute. And you see what happens when they try to, you know, communicate back to me. They ask me for all my references. Oh, well, you said this. Could you please dictate an exact source in the page of the book where you found that out so I can go look it up right now and try to debunk you in real time? That's all they want, is to try to debunk you. They're not thinking about what you're saying. They hear what it's like, the Charlie Brown teacher. And they don't understand what you're saying. And then when you're done talking, they go, what's your source? How do you know that? How do you know that's true? How do you know that there's one moon in the sky? You know, in our app, how do you know that Earth only has one moon? How? Well, I mean, NASA. Okay, so just NASA. I mean, you could just type it in. Type it in where? YouTube or X. Oh, so you're relying on X and Twitter. You know that's not real. No, that's not. So no matter what you say, they kind of like push the conversation to a point of trying to make you look stupid and wrong. They're not trying to have especially that Marine asshole and the other fucking clowns in that space. They're not trying to have a back and forth conversation with you. They're not trying to see your point and have a rational discussion. No, 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 no. This guy Marine, this guy TikTok, all these fucking asshole leftist clowns, their whole mission, the only thing they want is to make you look bad, make you look stupid, and make you look like you're wrong. They don't care about the facts. They don't care about proving their point. Honestly, they don't care about proving their point because they just say shit that's their opinion and they want you to shut up and just accept it as a fact. And as soon as you question it, now you're being an asshole. But when you say something and they question it, well, they're trying to make you look stupid. They don't push what they mean. They don't uh, elaborate on their feelings and their thought processes and what they believe. They don't elaborate on their talking points. Why? Because they can't. They have their one or two, three memorized chat GPT sentences, and after that, they have nothing. I could tell you, I could sit down and talk to you for 2 hours about what I feel about Islam and Muslims and the whole takia and the whole thing with Sharia law in our country and everything. But I'm not going to do that with someone who every single word that comes out of my mouth, they're going to debunk it with their own facts, which is actually feelings that they've leaned into. And these people actually think that the stronger they believe in something, the more true it becomes. And that, I don't know if you knew this, is fucking stupid. So they never can dive deep into how they feel. and why they believe what they believe. It's all about Trump being a Nazi, Trump being a PDF, and this and that, and you're this and you're that. And it's never like, well, we believe this because of this and this and this and this. They cannot, I guarantee you, these fucking asshole clown liberal losers, they could not explain their platform. And I challenge any liberal to do this. I might actually even have a little video with you if you could do this. If any liberal can do this, I will make a video with you if you want. I don't know if I want to do it live because I don't know what the fuck you're going to say. You might say something to get me banned from my channel, and that's not okay. But we could do it on a video. So if any liberal out there thinks that they could do this, I would be more than happy to see if we can come up with something together that would be good for both of us. Not trying to make you look bad. I know you're trying to make me look bad, but that's the whole point of I don't think you can do this. No insults, no name calling, and you can't mention Trump at all. Tell me what you believe about the country, about the future, about the nation, about how we should handle things. No name calling, none of that shit. A real, honest discussion about policies and politics in America. Can you do that without bringing up Trump and calling ICE Nazis and all this shit in concentration camps? Can you do that? I don't think so. Because you have your two little sentences of talking points. And after that, you have nothing else memorized. Well, let me tell you all something. All of us, me, Shane, Tommy, Danny, Chris, everybody, Arturo, everybody who makes videos, everybody who streams, we can sit here for 5 fucking hours unscripted with no notes and tell you what we believe and why we believe it, but you cannot. You might think you can, but about 2 or 3 minutes into it, you're going to realize real quick that you have exhausted your knowledge of the subject, because that's all you got is 2 or 3 minutes worth, and that's it. You might ramble in a space for 7 hours, but you've said nothing. And all you do, you get with a guy like this Spider, this fat fucking Spider Mike guy, right? You get this guy and you sit down and you try to have a rational discussion with him. You try to talk about this, you try to talk about that, and his answer is the president F's kids. You're a Nazi. ICE is taking people to concentration camps. How can you have a rational, real life adult discussion with someone like that has a brain that's broken like that? That's so immature, he can't even come up with a rational thought even for a second. No rational thought, no common sense, nothing but insults. Can't say anything without mentioning Trump. Because a couple years from now, Trump's not going to be your president. So you better get your head out of your ass and realize you either are part of our country or you're the enemy. You're either part of my fucking country and you're an American side by side with me, or you are my enemy. Do I have to say that another 10 times in a row so you fucking listen to what I'm saying? Okay, one more time. If you're in my country, you have a choice. Friend or foe. If you live here, you're an American, you were born here, and your grandparents were born here, and your parents were born here, and you're an American, you've been in this country for multiple generations. You're a Native American. I expect you to fucking act like it. If America's so bad, Spider Mike, if you hate it so much here, Pam, get the fuck out. Go move to Canada. It's only right fucking there. And you're already in Portland. Well, you're like an hour, 2 hour drive from Canada. Get the fuck out of my country. Leave. You don't like it so much here. Go move to, let's see here, Brazil, England, France. Oh, France, you'll be fine, Mike. You'll be fine. The African migrants, they'll love you. Go move to Spain. Go move to Norway. Oh, they won't let you move there. Oh, they locked their country down. No immigrants. They'll go move to China. Mike. You'll be the fucking Godzilla there. Wait, that's Japan. What do they have in China? Oh, the big fat panda. Hey, you could be the you Mike, you could go to China and they could turn you into the Panda Express logo. That would be fitting. This country is the only place in the world where you can freely move around and freely leave, and you won't leave. You fucking hate this country, but you won't get the fuck out. That's like you come over to my house and you complain about me and you tell me how much you hate me and you hate my house and it's ugly, but you won't get the fuck out. Well, I have to make you leave then. So you either it's really simple, and you guys got about 2 years to make this decision. So you don't have to do it right now. I know it's hard to make quick decisions when you're a fucking child, but 2 years. Pam, Mike, everybody on the left, all of you, everybody, every single last one of them. You have 2 years to decide whether you want to be a part of this country or not. Because in 2 years, we're going to have an election cycle and we're going to elect somebody else. And as of last night's speech, we're definitely not going to be cheating anymore. So I think, honestly, if the election integrity is fixed and our elections are locked in, same day voting, voter ID, no mail-in ballots unless you're overseas military or like my parents, unable. I mean, my mom and dad can barely walk across the living room, let alone go out and stand in line and go vote. There's no way. It's impossible. So they get mail-in ballots because they can barely fucking walk to the couch. Fine. But just some mail-in ballots for no reason? No. So we do all that. We fix our elections. I think that California is going to flip red. I think it's going to be hard pressed for some fucking state to be blue. Because I think that the Democrat, hey, I get a hot take, President Trump. I know you don't watch my shit. It'd be awesome if you did, though. Oh boy. But I got a hot take. I think that the Democrats have been cheating in these elections way more than the Democrats themselves even know. Because think about it, it's all spread out through all the country, right? Different states. So if a group of people are cheating in Minneapolis, how the fuck are the group of people in Chicago supposed to know about it? You know what I mean? So there could be like crazy rampant cheating in this one little area, but nobody knows it because everybody's on board because everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know who's doing what, where, how much it is, this and that. I don't understand how they could find out. I don't get that. But I do know one thing. They could secure the elections going forward. Mail-in ballots. I mean, I think like Germany or France or one of these countries, Spain, I think they did their whole election for the whole country in like 4 hours. There's no reason that the election should become an election month or election period. It should be an election day only. And if you don't, you know what? Here's the hot take. And I know you want to hear another hot take. If the election happens on a Tuesday and you don't make it and you miss it, and Wednesday comes along and you go, shit, I didn't vote. Guess what? You don't get to fucking vote. Work on your time management. That's your fault. You missed it. You don't get to vote late. Sorry, not sorry. Be a better adult. Learn how to be more responsible with you and your time and what you need to do. All right, let's get into it. I've been rambling for a minute now. Eric Doherty, thank you so much, sir. Justin Scott Pressler announces he will primary challenge both Senator Majority Leader John Thune and Senator James Lankford if they fail to pass the Save America Act. Oh boy, it's getting serious. Let's see. Let's watch this. It's getting serious.
Election security demands that Congress must pass the Save America Act. How easy is that to do unless you want to cheat? The only reason you wouldn't do it is you want to cheat because your policies are so bad and your candidates are so pathetic that you can't get away or can't get elected any other way. This landmark bill requires that all voters must show photo voter ID. How simple is that? Could I have your photo, please? Photo, voter ID. All voters must provide proof of citizenship. Are you a citizen of our country, please? Election security demands that
All right. Yep. Absolutely. If we don't have secure elections, it doesn't, it doesn't matter. That's the number one thing. Forget about ICE. Forget about the trans pride bullshit. Forget about uh, any of the other stuff. Taxes, unemployment rates, interest rates on mortgages, doesn't matter. None of that shit makes any difference at all if our elections are rigged. If we don't have clear and honest elections, we don't have a country. Period. End of story. All right, what's this? Giga Bro, Bullet Shogun. Thank you very much, sir. Fun fact: did you know that motor oil used to come in cans? I did know that. I did know that. I'm old. Yep. All right, what we got here? Oh, Arturo at the Daily Discourse. Arturo is a friend of the show. If you're not following Arturo, please do so. Tell him I said, what up? I'm not really sure what this does. All the Antifa lunatics are already here swarming on the West Coast. Maybe I'm missing something. I know Antifa is elsewhere, but do any of them even have the capabilities to move here in mass and do anything? They're socialist. All right, what's this here? All right, move this up. What's this here? What does this say here? Eric Doherty, again, thank you very much, sir. Senator Marco Rubio, Jesus, dude, has just announced he will revoke and deny visas to any foreigners who is a member of a far left terror group, allied leftist group, or supports, aids, or incites leftist violence. Yeah, that doesn't really help Antifa, right? They're already here. But I mean, I guess that Arturo, it's like preventative maintenance. Maybe it'll make a difference, maybe it won't, but at least the measure is there and it's like stopping it before it's a problem. Maybe they saw something that's coming up or something in the future and they're like, "Ooh, we need to stop that." I don't know. I'm willing to guess though that they have a real reason to do this and to make this announcement. All right, let's see.
Today we face a new wave of this old evil. Here in the United States, the share of left-wing terrorist attacks and plots has risen to levels not seen in decades. In Germany, far-left violence has jumped by more than 40% in just the last year alone. In Greece, more than 80% of radical violence is now driven by far-left and anarchist actors. These are not abstract statistics. Americans have seen what those numbers mean. An all-out assault on our immigration officers, sniper attacks, explosives, armed ambushes, a transgender shooter opening fire on Catholic elementary school students as they pray, his gun marked with slogans like, "Where is your God now?" A healthcare executive executed in cold blood in the streets. Multiple assassination attempts on a sitting president, and the murder of the greatest conservative activist of a generation, a man who happened to also be a husband and the father of 2 young children, shot and killed while speaking to a crowd of students. This is a distinctive and unique evil. It has always been driven by a hatred, above all else, a hatred for civilization itself.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Thank you, Arturo. Eric Doherty, also. Thank you. All right. Oh, I saw this yesterday. This is so cringe as fuck. This is so weird. Oh, why are we doing this? Why do we allow people to get up here and run for office when they clearly have major mental problems? Meanwhile, at the main Senate Democrat debate, oh, if you haven't seen this yet, you're about to hate this. Watch this dumb shit. Watch.
Oh, I ran for office several times. Didn't win, but I did run. And then I'm a songwriter, and then I write my own books. And then I suppose my transparency, I wouldn't lie to the people, and I wouldn't deceive the people like we're being deceived right now. Like, oh, I ran for office several times.
Mental illness. All right, what's this here? What we got here? Ice grabs another one in Atlanta. Now she's going home. I voted for this. Mila Joy. Oh, yeah, I voted for this too. Let's see. Let's fucking go. Getting another one. Let's go.
Vamos a llamar, sí, no te preocupes.
The fuck out of my country. Get the fuck out of my country. You can leave now. Bye-bye. Have a nice trip back to Guadalajara.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up that you think you can just enter my country and live here without any fucking permission or authorization or paperwork or documents or anything. Yeah, you're right, homie. You're right, Vato. It is fucked up. The fuck out of my country. Boom. Hell yeah. Polybius. This is a banger. Oh boy, the Danny and Chris song. If I play it, will it open up the whole? Oh, it's a YouTube video. Yeah, we're gonna stay on X. So, anyways, if you want this, Just Ryan has a page, right? And he has all of our videos on there. If you go to Rumble, Just Ryan's Rumble, you can see all of them broken down. I even have my own song on there that he made. Shout out to Just Ryan. Polybius, you made my show. What's up? Like that? All right. What's here? Nothing to see here. Just another white man committed in a crime. White man number 4 is in desperate need of a Hims hair loss prescription. White Jaime Mauricio Amaya. White. Let me show you something. We're gonna do this shit again. You ready? Click. Okay, and here we are. Department of Deportations. If you're not following this page, you should be. Look at this dumb shit. This is not a joke either. Look. Antonio Rosado. Look at him. White. Look at this guy. That guy we just looked at. But look at these two guys. Look. Oh, you can't see. White, white. It says they're white. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this. Reported as white. And look, victim under 16 sexual battery. White. You scroll down a little bit more. White. You scroll down a little bit more. White. You scroll down some more. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. White. White. Are we being serious right now? Anyways, back to the show. So as you see, we have a problem. You should check out this Department of Deportations page. It's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Simple to call everybody white, right? Easy. All right. Tommy Robinson. Oh, shit. Here we fucking go. More shit from across the pond. Here we go. London's Marble Arch. Okay. Entrance to the Cour d'Honneur of Buckingham Palace. Now reduced to an invader shanty town sexually harassing anyone who visits it. Weak and pathetic government. Round them up and deport. See, the problem that England has is that the police are not siding with the citizens. The police are siding with the immigrants. And while the police see some white kid getting attacked by like 8 immigrants and they go and they arrest the white kid, well, you got yourself a fucking big, huge problem. You know what England needs? You know what they need over there? They need a Donald Trump. In fact, when Donald Trump stops being the president of the United States, he should go and be the fucking prime minister of England and fix that shit. He wouldn't be constrained by the limitations of congressional hearings and Senate approval and all this other bullshit. You know, he could just go over there and get that shit done in the parliament. He could just like scream at everybody. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. Let's watch this. Tommy, thank you so much, sir. We would love to get you on Townhall Tuesday if you're ever interested in that. I know you're a big time player over there in the UK. You got 2 million followers. Why would you want to do our measly little show for a couple thousand people? But if you would like to, we'd love to meet you. You know,
You big, big. Yeah.
Okay.
How about the big? You big. Yeah. I have a dick. Yeah. I have on the big.
Honestly, it seems to be some sort of sexual threat towards me.
Yeah. Hey, sister.
So how did you guys get here? Are you here legally?
On the big.
Are you here legally?
You might in the. Yeah.
Oh. So, okay. That sounds a bit sexual.
I don't think that she's getting the clue. I'm not sure if she understands that she should get the fuck out of there. They're actually letting her know, hey, we're about to attack you. We're about to take you around the building. You know what I mean? You're fine. She needs to get the fuck out of there. Like, her safety is in danger. And here she is asking more fucking questions. You know, I guess you can't blame her. All right, whatever.
The microphone seems to be a great way of getting them away and out of here. I've done more work in 3 minutes than Sadiq Khan has done in 5 years.
You big. You? Woo.
I have to say, that type of behavior makes me feel, as a female, deeply uncomfortable.
You think? You think? Jesus, dude. All right, what's this? Good, Chad Catton. Thank you very much, sir. I can't play this, but we all know what this is. I got up looking for the 6 a.m. FBI raid footage of our country's seditious conspiracy elite that have played in our elections. Maybe tomorrow? Yeah. Wait, where? Yeah, where's all that? Where's all the arrests? Where are all the people getting slammed against the ground? They arrested Trump for some bullshit 36 whatever charges. But they can't go after these people for actual crimes? All right, dude. All right. Oh, this piece of shit here. I know who this guy is. I meme, therefore I am. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Ma'am, sir, whoever you are. This is the same husband of the unhinged Canadian woman who assaulted a pro-Trump teen. He made multiple videos laughing about and celebrating Charlie Kirk's assassination. This video... All right, what's this here? Nancy Mace. Oh, hello, Miss Mace. Yeah, okay. Nancy Mace is probably one of my favorite people in the government. Now I understand why he was convulsing while being asked about Swalwell. Oh boy. What was this underneath? It says, Senator Ruben Gallego had sexual relations with 2 House staffers. Sources are revealed to the Post. The 46-year-old lawmaker admitted to the 2 relationships, both with aides to Texas Democrats. Oh boy. Wait, I'm older than him? He's 46? I'm older than you? Fuck.
What were the
It was
rumors?
just very. It was flirty. That was flirty.
And that was when? About what year was it?
I mean, that was through. We've heard that. We've heard that throughout.
Senator, you just said. Thank you so much. I want to clarify because in the beginning,
I know we'll go back there.
In the beginning, you said when you first heard these rumors a few weeks ago, that's when you called him. Then you said you've heard these rumors for years. So which one is it, Senator?
So I heard rumors of him being flirty.
And that wasn't an issue enough for you to not trust him to watch your kids or be close with him?
Because you hear this, and then when you're close to somebody, and you know his wife, you see this, you see that relationship, you know that it maybe just isn't true.
Have you asked him about it prior to this few weeks?
I asked him about it a few weeks ago when it started coming up online.
Yes.
Why, when you
Yes.
ask him about it, if you're running his campaign, sir?
She had no idea about these rumors circulating about him.
What were the
It was
rumors?
just very. It was flirty. That was flirty.
And that was when?
Oh, that's a guy who's trying to fucking answer on the fly and come up with some fucking convincing shit out of his ass. All right, let's see what else is here. Okay, advertisements and stuff. What's this here? Tironiane. That's just how I'm going to say your name. Tironiane. Tironiane. Thank you very much, sir. Just in, people are stunned upon arriving in Nayib Bukele's El Salvador, saying it reminds them of Europe, what it used to be like. This is what crushing crime with an iron fist looks like. Oh, shit. El Salvador might be the new vacation El Salvador might be the new vacation destination. Seriously? I had no idea it looked like this. Are you kidding me? Oh shit. What is this? Oh shit.
I just got to El Salvador and I had no idea that it looks like this. Are you kidding me? I just spawned in Europe. This place is beautiful. Amazing. What? I just got to El Salvador
That's
and I had
dope.
no idea.
That's dope. I might have to do a deep dive on the changes in El Salvador, maybe. Geopolitical videos tend to do pretty well for me, actually. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like what this guy's done. That's the guy who did the CCOT, the prison for them that Nick Shirley visited, you know? All right, what's this here? It never ends. Horrific. Oh, no. Oh, no. What, bitch, what did you do? Chriselle Hemphill. A dentist in Texas was just arrested after she allegedly injected 4-year-old Athana Arriaga with lethal doses of sedatives during a routine dental procedure. What the fuck? What? You did what? So now I got to be worried about where I take my kid to the dentist? You bitch, you fucking bitch. Lethal dose, so that means the little girl died? Are we being serious right now? Hold on a second, guys. I gotta go to my other screen. Please tell me this little girl. Please say it's a lethal dose, but the little girl somehow miraculously survived. Oh my god, she's dead. And it happened yesterday. Wait, it happened yesterday? Is this... Cuddle Kids Dental Care in Tarrant County in Fort Worth. What the fuck? I'd kill her. Seriously, I'd kill her. She wouldn't have to worry about getting arrested. She wouldn't have to worry about immediately. I wouldn't even wait. I would immediately remove her from this earth. 100% immediately. Okay. That's horrible. Gunther Engelman. Thank you very much, Gunther. What do we have here? This is Nikki Flores, the FBI agent who is leading the shadow government against Trump with Christopher Wray's permission. Arrest her. Put her in prison by herself forever. Simple. It seems simple. She should be immediately handcuffed and arrested. Yep, absolutely. Lock her up and throw away the fucking key. Piece of shit. 11 seconds. Funniest president ever reported to Zora Mamdani, are you affirming you think President Trump is a fascist?
Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. It's easier. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
Are you affirming
that you... And Donald Trump is so funny. It don't matter what you think of him. He's so funny. He is. Ed Eagle, thank you very much. And Katie Davis Court, declassified FBI document on Chinese election interference. The Chinese government had produced a large amount of fraudulent United States driver's licenses that were secretly exported to the United States. Yeah, that's crazy. You can read this if you want. There it is. It's a little bit redacted. Maybe some names. Who knows? All right. Okay. And here it goes. Oh boy. Oh. Matt Wallace, thank you.
Oh, Dios mío, se va a caer, sí. Oh my goodness. Ay, Dios mío, señor. madre.
Time to call a civil engineer and a structural engineer. And you're going to have to, this is kind of like what I did for a living. I mean, not really this, but like retaining walls, but way smaller than this. But you're going to have to call a civil engineer for the dirt work in the ground and to make sure it's excavated properly and you have the right slope, right? Remember algebra 1, slope intercept form, y equals mx plus b? Yeah, I'm the only idiot in the world who got a job that you have to know that shit, right? They say, well, you're never going to use this in life. You will if you're a civil engineer. So civil engineering will help you with the ground part, and the structural engineering will help you with the actual retaining wall, the type of material, the base, how it's hooked up to the ground, the height, everything about it, the thickness, the type of material, everything. All of it will be, so you need an engineering, it's going to be very, very expensive just for the engineering, the plans that it's going to take to fix that. Yeah. And you don't need a cleanup crew because the crews that come to do it can do like a clearing and grubbing, which is called, and they can clean all that area up that fell. Like, let me show you. They can clean all this up. Yeah, they can clean all that up. You don't need like a special thing. They can do that with some heavy machinery and a few lifts and things like that. They have the tools necessary. That's a big problem though. That's expensive. That's going to be, I don't know what country that is. Seems like South American country because of the accents. But it's going to be expensive, that's for damn sure. All right, Homeland Security. On July 13th, ICE... Wait, let's pause this. Let's see. Oh, I watched this. I don't really know if I understand exactly what happened, but on July 13th, ICE attempted to arrest Fu Nguyen, an illegal alien who is a citizen of Australia and was born in Vietnam at the Las Vegas airport. As officers attempted to arrest Nguyen, a crowd of anti-ICE agitators surrounded officers. To de-escalate the situation and for officers' safety, officers did not proceed with the arrest at the Las Vegas airport and chose to instead arrest him at his flight at the following day, departing the Los Angeles International Airport on July 14th. Nguyen entered the United States legally on a visa on May 27th, 2013, with permission to remain in the United States until May 26, 2015. Nguyen refused to depart in violation of our nation's laws. He will receive full due process and remain in ICE custody pending the outcome of his removal proceedings. Okay, so okay, now I understand. So they showed up to get him, but there was so many anti-ICE agitators that they had to reschedule and do it tomorrow. But they got him. You're in my country for 11 years illegally? The fuck out of my country there, foo. Let's see this guy crying, little bitch. The fuck out of my country. No fucking mercy for those people. No mercy.
Whoa, what's going on? What's going on?
They know it here. I got to think they go. What's going on? I don't know what they're doing.
What's going on?
I don't
What's going on? Law enforcement. What's going on? We can still have the right to know what's going on.
You don't have a right to know what's going on.
What are they doing?
Are you
You
okay?
don't.
Back up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, who are they? Hey, these officers. Hey, check this out, homie. Hey, check this out, homie. If they law enforcement officers, why aren't they identifying their face, bro? Hey, why am I bro?
And you didn't even do anything about it. They saw his stuff. And he wouldn't even let it talk about they not law enforcement.
Okay, bro? What happened? What happened?
I don't know. They kept them in. Back up.
Hey, homie, you don't gotta touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro.
Oh my God. What they doing?
So this dude's been in the country for like 13, 14 years and he can't speak hardly any English at all. Fuck this dude. Fuck you, bro. Get the fuck out of my country.
What? You don't gotta touch me, bro.
That's why I said step back.
Yep, there it is right there. Fuck you, boy. Get the fuck out of my country. The fuck, yo. Now, okay, we're going to end on this here. How is this happening in Texas? Yep. Greg Abbott, you're allowing Islam and Sharia law to take over Texas. You are. What the fuck is wrong with you? I liked you at first, I did. But now you can get the fuck away from me. And now you need to get the fuck on because you are fucking anti-American, Greg Abbott. Why are you allowing Islam to take over Texas? Huh? Why? Because of feelings? Huh? You don't want to offend anyone? What the fuck is wrong with people, dude? We're losing our country over feelings. National security red flag. ISIS terrorist father allowed into America visits radical epic mosque in Plano.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear respected brothers and sisters, all the way from Little Sydney to Dallas, Texas, the land of the big. Allahumma barik, I've landed at, is Plano? Plano. Yes, it's yes. Called Epic, right?
Yes.
Allah Akbar, it is epic, yeah, mashallah.
Alhamdulillah.
Ustaz, subhanallah, the two Ustaz is next to us.
Alhamdulillah.
And Yasser, Sheikh Yasser and Ustaz Muhammad. Allahumma barik, I heard your voice, and I go, that's him there. If you see outside what's happening in this community, may Allah subhanahu keep this community blessed. Keep these mashaykh steadfast, strong, healthy, and keep educating these people. We all need it. Wallah, this is unbelievable. I'm going to do a little video outside, show how the future of Muslim communities in Western world are going to be, and keep going.
It's a pleasure. I've seen a few of your videos, mashallah, with the janazas, with the washing of the bodies, alhamdulillah. I knew you looked buff, but this is a different level of mashallah. Alhamdulillah. Allahumma barik wa
Alhamdulillah. You're coming to Australia?
Inshallah ta'ala, I will be in Australia very soon, inshallah. I will see you around the 10th, 11th, and I'm so honored to meet you, Habibi.
So if you don't really know what they're saying, and you don't know their language, and you don't know very much about Islam, then you wouldn't really catch the fact that in a minute and 46 seconds, they probably mentioned their God about 100 times. Mashallah, a few other sayings that they say means like God willing, praise be to God, praise Allah, well, things like that, right? So the every other fifth or sixth word is them praising their God. It's fucking annoying. I don't like these people. I want them all out of my country. As far as I'm concerned, the future of the Islamic communities in America, there isn't one. We either remove these people from our country now, or we have to kill them in bloody war later. We need to get rid of them. And the only really way to get rid of them is to make them leave on their own, to reclassify their mosques from a religious institution to a terrorist training center, to get rid of halal in all stores, to get rid of the Muslim call to prayer being played on the loudspeakers, to ban the burqa, niqab, hijab from being worn in public anywhere. If we do these few things, they will leave because they're not going to conform to our lifestyle. But you got to be willing, when they break these laws, to arrest them and put them in prison. Or you do that thing that I keep doing, you put them on a plane, and you fly, and you fly, and you get right over Afghanistan, and you go, hey, bing, and they go, wah, and they fall. And then they can fall right into their cave. All right. Wait, is this not done yet?
Well, we're going to look after you when I see you in Sydney, straight to the funeral parlour. And Sheikh Yasser, I'm going to see you in Malaysia, and when you come to Australia next time.
Inshallah. I've been plenty of times. I'm going to come here.
You're half Australian now. You're the kangaroo. All our brothers and sisters, if you ever come out to America, come visit the city of Dallas. Come visit Epic. Epic 2.0 is coming up. The even bigger city, 400.
Oh, Epic 2.0, huh, Greg Abbott? Greg Abbott, you're going to let them build another epic city? Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't know that. I didn't know that until just now. Greg Abbott, you need to be fucking removed from your position. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get ready, everybody. Islam's coming. You can laugh at that shit. You can think I'm a fucking clown if you want. But Islam is coming. They're coming for your daughters and your wives and your girlfriends and your sisters and your moms. And pride people, they're coming for your fucking heads. Elliot Page as a Greek warrior. Oh, excuse me. Ellen Page as a Greek warrior. Still horrible casting. Who the fuck would cast this fucking chick to be this dude in a movie where you have to be big and badass, but they're like 5'2", and it just horrible, horrible, absolutely, just fucking horrible. All right, let me see here. I think we'll end on this right here. Shiloh Marks, thank you very much. Senator Raphael Warnock won by 93,272 votes. Georgia reported 363,649 duplicate registrations. If we don't secure our elections, we just flat out don't have a fucking country. Look for some random streams from me, maybe today, this weekend. I don't know, some Call of Duty, maybe some just hanging out, chilling. You know, we'll see what happens over the weekend. Definitely doing Sunday Funday Patriot panel every Sunday now, 7 p.m. on my channel. It's just me and whoever wants to join me. Tommy's not scheduled for that day. I know he's been popping in, but that's been like a last minute thing. So if you want to come join me for a podcast on Sunday, that's cool. Probably going to be streaming the X Spaces on Wednesdays now. You know, I might as well. It'll be a fun time. I'm looking forward to it. I'll co-host that with Tommy. But make no mistake about it. He's in charge, you know. The X Spaces on Wednesday is going to be his thing. I am like merely just joining him for it. I am not in charge. I am not going to take over. I'm not going to become in charge. I'm not going to try to become in charge because honestly, I don't want to be in charge of that shit. I'll join him and I'll stream it and I'll be a co-host and I'll give my 2 cents here and there, but I'm not in charge of that at all and I don't want to be. So we'll be joining Tommy for his thing on Wednesday. In the meantime, thank you very much for joining me. Please like and share the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Check out some of my other videos. We'll be making some more content today and posting it, kind of scheduling it out. Maybe 5 or 6 videos a day, probably going to try to do. So thank you so much. I don't mind constructive criticism as long as you have good intentions with it. If you have any suggestions for our Thursday podcasts and our Sunday Funday podcast, I'd be willing to listen. I think we ought to, for Thursdays at least, we ought to have some bullet pointed topics that we can discuss and bring up. I think for the Wednesdays, Tommy was talking about definitely having a topic, not just some round robin, anything goes, you know? So we'll do that. Thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it. Enjoy your rest of your cup of coffee. Enjoy your day. Happy Friday. Hey, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace.